All right, so let's fix that. Yeah, we gotta fix that because Al kept saying that my computer screen wasn't right. Okay, is my shirt okay? Yes, of course it's okay. Of course my shirt okay. Okay. Am I excited? Yes. I'm so excited. I'm freezing and I'm excited. All right. Okay. Hi. All right. We're just going to get into this because, yeah, I have to get ready for tonight too. I do. We'll talk about that in just a second. TGIF, everyone. Thank you so much for turning me on for just a few minutes today. And I hope your day is amazing. It just started pouring here in Rhode Island and it's cold. So I'm freezing right now, but I had to put this shirt on, which I will discuss in a few minutes for you guys. And I will wear it again tonight and I will probably wear it forever. I'm just saying, let us know in the comments what all of you are up to this weekend. Do you have any plans? We have some fun plans, but we'll talk about that on Monday. Give me something to talk about. Give you something to talk about. Give you something to think about. And tonight is Fun Friday here on the channel. We have decided to move our Thirsty Thursdays and make them Fun Fridays. Why? Because it just makes more sense in our life right now. It just will be so much better for us to do it on Friday nights. And when we did the post peppermint party last Friday night, it was so fun. And I'm like, you know what? Let's do our lives on Friday nights. And Al said, okay. He just goes along. He's on for the ride, which is fine. You know, it's okay. So guys, remember, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please, I'm kind of begging for you to just hit that subscribe button. Also, the notification bell that lets you know every single time I upload a brand new video. Like the video, comment in the comment section. We love to see you all chatting with each other, and I love to connect with you. And share the video. It just helps all of us YouTube creators out when you do those things. Also, follow me on socials if you're not already. That helps me too, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, the twit. I still haven't, Twitter and it's just, to me, it's difficult. You know what I mean? Instagram's easy. Facebook is easy. The twit is just, it's hard for me, and TikTok, I'm on there too. I do like silly little things sometimes, and sometimes they're not so silly, Good morning, Mark. How are you today? Happy Friday. And today is Friday, November 12th of 2021, and here is your Classic Rock Raw. Here it is. Astroworld, that tragedy, unbelievable. So much info coming out as every single day passes. The family of a 9-year-old little boy, Ezra Blount, who is fighting for his life. Oh my gosh, after Friday night's tragedy, his family, of course, is devastated. And this is so sad to me. The little boy fell off of his dad's shoulders while trying to watch the show and then got trampled. How do you not know there's a person there? It's so, this whole event, I was actually talking to someone we met last night, and I won't mention her name, but she was in the station fire here in Rhode Island. If any of you know about that, that was, I think, the most horrific nightclub fire in history. And she was in that fire. And she said, everybody can take a step back and say, it shouldn't have, it shouldn't have. But when you're in it, you just don't know. And that makes so much sense. It really, really does. But when you are watching some of the footage, you're taking a step back and you're watching what is out there from people who were there, you do look at it and say, you know what? Plain and simple, that show shouldn't have happened. Period. It shouldn't, before it even began, it really shouldn't have even happened. And something else that came up, District Fire Chief Patrick Langton, said that he was denied entry to the venue before the event. And he was told that firefighters inside the venue, once the event was taking place, were seeing the situation change rapidly before their eyes. He wanted to get in and scope out the venue before the concert even happened. I don't know, the day before, maybe a couple of days before, from what I read, and he was denied entry. Just to, he wanted to get I guess, a mental map in his mind, which makes complete sense. The scene was classified as a mass casualty incident shortly after the show began. The Houston Fire Department is also claiming that about 5,000 people pushed their way in just before Travis Scott got on stage. Here's another piece of information that tells us the show really shouldn't have happened. It should have been stopped in its tracks then and there, closed down. And you think about, if you guys have been to a show, which I know that you all have, you know how hard it is just to even get into the venue, wherever you're going, right? One person getting in without having a ticket, okay, I guess that could happen. Not really today. Maybe in the 60s and early 70s that could have potentially happened, but not today. But 5,000 people crashing a show, and it still goes on, and no one knew. I can't. Travis also is said to have gone to an after party at Dave & Buster's and said that at that point he was still unaware of the severity of what had just taken place. I'm just going to keep my comments to myself, I guess. A ninth person died. That just came out. 22-year-old Bharti Shinani was at the concert with her cousin and younger sister and had multiple injuries, which, again, 22 years old. More lawsuits, they are piling up by the day, and more info will continue, obviously, to come out, and we will be following that because, again, just a horrific incident. And again, our hearts and love and prayers to all of the families and friends who were involved in that. Former Kiss spaceman Ace Frehley is getting to release some heavy songs. Heavy. They're going to be really heavy, Ace said. He'll be collaborating with his friend Pepe Castro, who is one of the early pioneers of the psychedelic garage band era, and he's had his songs recorded by Kiss, Diana Ross, and Cher. I like him already. Don't even know the guy. But I mean, if you're working with Kiss, Diana Ross, and Cher, how could I not like you? I love all of them. Ace is a co-founding member of Kiss. He was with them from 1973 through 1982, and then you know his story. And a lot of craziness between him, Paul, and Gene the past couple of years, lots of things, and we don't have enough time in the day to even go into all of the things that have been happening between the three of them. Now, in 2018, I thought this was great. He did a cover of Eddie Money's I Wanna Go Back, and I am so not sure why that song of his did not get bigger and more airplay, because he did a great job with it. He really, really did. Now, Ace recently has been recording a lot, and he said that he forgets sometimes how good he has it. How can you forget? But you are Ace, really, so I guess you can forget if you're Ace. I don't know. I'm Kiki. I don't forget. Well, sometimes I do forget things. I don't mean to. Like, I don't even know how I'm here right now. We'll talk about that in a minute. Now, Ace's new album, we do not have a release date, but it will be called Origins Volume 3. And yeah, so then there's that. Brittany Furlan. She is freaking hysterical. Honestly, she got famous. Remember that Vine app? That was like a thing. I never got into Vine because I didn't even know it existed until it didn't exist anymore, because I believe Vine was popular when I was raising my children, so I had no time to even think straight at that point in my life. But Brittany Furlan, who is the wife of Tommy Lee, she became very uber famous on Vine. But now she's uber famous. I have to wipe my nose, sorry, because it's freeze, like I'm frozen. I don't even know how I'm moving. I'm so cold. She is uber famous on TikTok. You have to follow her on TikTok. She is a riot. She just makes me laugh. I turn her videos on and she will of course have videos of her and Tommy, and it's just great. It's it's really just great. He just must be like I can just imagine the 2 of them because she's always filming him doing something. It's hysterical. So Brittany is praising the revolutionary fat burning and muscle building device being used by Vince Neil. She's praising it. In September, it was released that Vince was working with a machine called M Sculpt Neo. Now, what M Sculpt Neo is, I'm trying to say that slowly so I don't screw it up. It's a radio frequency type of treatment, and supposedly, allegedly, in less than 4 minutes, fat cells are burnt and melted away. I love it, but I can't afford that. I'm not getting that. There are so many of these treatments in salons and spas today, and they have similar devices that take away the wrinkles. They do. It's not a fat burning, but they have, like, the sculpting things, and I'm like, "I want that," but it's expensive, kids. Now, Vince posted some pictures of him in his home gym, and he was looking really, really good, and then he had the incident where he fell off the stage in a show in Tennessee on October 15th and broke a few ribs. Vince is trying, but he just keeps hitting obstacle after obstacle, and you gotta feel bad. I mean, Vince I was talking to somebody too at the concert about Vince last night. He's been through so much in his life, and he's trying. He really is, but I just don't oh my gosh, the stadium tour, I even if he looks good, can he handle this tour? I don't I think we deep down know the answer to that, but, all the best. I wish no really, I just wish him all the best. I really, really do. I do. And a lot of people do. A lot of people feel the same way. It's like we just want Vince to be okay, really. Now, with regards, getting back to M Sculpt Neo, and probably why Brittany is excited about it is because she is also now endorsing the product herself. Now, they asked Tommy to endorse it, but he wanted a lot of money. And Brittany's like, all right, I'll do it for this amount of money. And they're like, okay. But Brittany, here's the thing, Brittany is relevant to a younger demo. She's way younger than me. She's way younger than most of us here. But her social media following is humongous. So why she would get less money than Tommy is confusing to me. I think, Brittany, you should get more money than Tommy. I love Tommy, but Brittany's huge. She really, really is. So I don't understand why she would get less. I just don't. It makes me crazy. So Brittany's been using this machine. She said her belly is already flat. She looks great. Why? She doesn't need to use that. She doesn't have a belly. I, on the other hand, I have that. And now that I'm in menopause, I don't know where the other crap's coming from. I like it's just appearing and I don't understand why.
Now that you're in
Jesus,
menopause,
you scared the crap out of me.
oh my God. I can't believe you're saying
Can
that.
you like warn me before you do an Oz moment? Like I think I
What?
oh my God, you scared the crap out of me.
If you were in menopause, now you're out of it.
I'm in something. So the M Sculpt Neo is said to equal about 20,000 crunches in like 4 minutes. So you put this thing on your belly, you turn it on, and then it just pulsates like you're doing crunches, but it's the machine doing it. Do you guys remember like back, like we're going, I think this was in the 80s, 90s. There was an as seen on TV thing. Maybe it was even later than that. And you put this band on and it was like the same thing. And supposedly it was to do the same thing, but you put batteries in it, like double A's or whatever. And then you strap it around. Excuse me, I just burped. And then you turn it on. And I got one because I had all my kids. I'll tell you why I have a shaky voice. Just if like my voice is shaking and it's visible to me and it's probably visible to you, but there's a reason. So I bought that thing as seen on TV, turned it on, and I remember I felt like I was getting shocked more than anything. And I'm like, this is painful. Like, why am I? It didn't do anything. I did not get created abs. Didn't happen. So I did not use that because it did not work. So, anywho, this machine that Brittany and Vince are using is wicked hardcore, probably cost a ton of money. And, again, I hope Vince is just well. Now let's go to what happened last night. Here's what
Can I
happened
interrupt
last
you
night.
before
Wait,
you
hold
start?
on. We're not gonna go deep into what happened last night
thank you,
because
because
that is happening tonight. We're gonna go really deep.
what's happening tonight?
So tonight is Fun Friday, guys.
Okay.
And it's starting at 7:00 Eastern, 4:00 Pacific. I'm out of breath still. I'm shaking still. Okay, so
just because you're in menopause, that's why.
well, probably.
Yeah.
All right, so see my yeah.
Well, what does that Trish say?
Oh, honey.
Oh my God.
Oh, honey.
Oh God.
Honey.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not sit down. Sit down. God.
Did you see it?
I can't
Did
believe
you
you
see
doing
it?
this this morning. We were up all night. It's just like
Oh my gosh.
We'll talk about it tonight.
All right, but I'm gonna talk a little bit right now.
know.
Oh, thank you, Daddy. Can I speak? Thank you.
No, I just
So
Fun Friday tonight on the YouTube channel, which is Kiki Classic Rock.
right.
And it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Tune in right here at Kiki Classic Rock YouTube. You don't want to miss it.
So last night,
What?
we went to go see John Waite.
Who?
I can't. I am just
The guy above
beyond
the
myself.
Kiki.fm sign, right? Okay.
Wait a minute.
Oh God, here we go.
And I'm such a I will tell you guys tonight what I talked about to John. I was such a goofball.
Tonight.
I was a goofball. So yeah, I told him, I'm like, you're in my studio and I talk about you all the time and I hug your record. And he's like, okay.
Right.
That's just great. So guys, I also had the pleasure of meeting Michelle and Liz. Now, who Michelle and Liz are, they run the merch table for John.
We'll talk about that tonight.
We're going to I know that, Alfred.
Oh,
so
yeah, you call me Alfred. Oh God.
You know I'm mad. Oh my gosh, it's pouring. So if you hear that, that's why. It's like banging rain.
Okay.
Do you hear that?
No, I don't.
Oh my gosh. Oh, how am I going to get out of here? How the heck am I going to leave? So I met them and they were so sweet. And we're going to be chatting with them in the next couple of weeks because I do have a few great interviews lined up in the next couple of weeks.
What's their names again?
Michelle and Liz.
Oh, nice ladies.
And what they're trying to do is get Mr. John Waite into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So we're going to have a great conversation with them. Like I said, in the next couple of weeks, look out for that. I'm so excited about that. And tonight on Fun Friday, we're going to talk about everything tonight. We're going to talk about the concert and the review of the concert. And I'm actually going to have a giveaway for you guys.
What?
Now,
a giveaway?
The important reason of why I ask you guys to please subscribe and hit the like button and comment, I get these prizes. I pay for them myself. No one gives me anything. They don't. So I purchase them.
No, people try to give us stuff, but we
well, no, we want to.
No,
so
we just love to give people.
So I got 2 signed John Waite CDs. I'm going to give one away tonight.
What would you have? What again?
2 signed John Waite CDs, but I'm giving one away tonight.
John actually signed it last. I can't believe.
Yes, and also tonight we're going to be opening the Target Steve Perry The Season CDs that I got, and we're going to do a giveaway next week for the Steve Perry CD. So tonight is a John Waite signed CD giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Next week will be a season CD giveaway.
Okay.
Yes, because I don't know how I'm giving the season away yet. I know how I'm giving John Waite's away tonight. I'm not giving John away. I would never give John away.
Can you show everybody your T-shirt again? Because people are just hopping on here and they're going crazy, asking crazy questions.
I just got my show.
Oh my God.
I just
can't.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at it. Look, I have no neck. Oh my God. That'd be a great. Oh, that'd be a great oh
Yeah,
my gosh, look
you're
it. Look
stumbling
it.
in it. Oh my God.
Oh, that's
That's
crazy.
enough.
Wait a minute. Oh, no,
Stop
it looks
it.
good right there. Yes, right there.
Okay, Kiki,
Okay,
listen up.
so anyway, I'm excited. So I'm shaking because after the show, all right, so I had a prosecco. Actually, I had 2 proseccos at the show,
Yeah,
and then we went out after. I'm like, "What? Listen, we don't do that. We
right.
just don't.
No,
We are not like that at all."
no.
And then we went to McDonald's. I know.
Oh God, come on! Don't
I
say
know.
that. I'm not going to give them a plug. Have it your way. Jesus God, I can't believe you're saying that the radio listening and the YouTube listening, watching audience
I
that you
know.
went to that place.
I know.
That was gross.
We're freaking starving.
No, but you
I have to tell you, wait a minute. No, all right, the fries, forget it. I was so upset with the fries. First of all, they were cold.
When you're desperate, you're desperate. I'm like
We were desperate. We
you
had
said-
not eaten. Like I had not eaten since, I don't know, 1:00 in the afternoon or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
No dinner because I was getting ready because it
Hell
takes a
am
lot
I.
to get.
No,
I'm
but-
old.
but
You know what I
this
mean?
Fast food, crappy places we haven't been to in 40 years.
We have no. We went a
What?
few. We do go to McDonald's occasionally
No,
when we're
stop
yard
saying their
sailing.
names. I'm not gonna say somebody's
When we
name.
go yard sailing because we get oatmeal. Like I get oatmeal and you'll get a
Oatmeal.
coffee or something,
Alright.
right? But I do have to say the crispy chicken sandwich was pretty good.
Oh, God,
That
I
was
can't.
that was decent.
sucks. God.
I mean, it tasted decent, but if you looked at it, it was rubbery. So I was confused. I'm like, is this even chicken? But I didn't care because I was starving.
Oh,
I was
God.
literally starving. And there was nothing open because it was late. I was
I can't take your
dancing.
order.
I was
Thank you.
dancing inside of a
That's
coffee
all I
shop
say.
last night.
I'll
That's
be
not right.
$500.
I was a coffee shop.
Oh, God.
And it was Charlene and myself who we met at the show, but Al knew her, whatever.
Talk
And
about that tonight, too.
yes. And we went to this Main Street. Is it Main Street Coffee or Main Street Cafe? I don't know. In East
Main
Greenwich,
Street
anyway.
Cafe, whatever. Yeah.
But it's like it's a pastry shop, which the pastry
It's
style
a
would just
pickup joint. I can't believe
It is a
We'll
pickup
talk
joint
about that tonight.
for sure. So
Yeah.
like I was confused because we don't do this.
Oh.
So,
Hey, how you doing?
but like they were putting old school songs on.
Oh my God. We'll
And I'm
talk
like,
about that
oh,
tonight.
Rick James is on. And then Charlene goes, no, this is Eddie Murphy. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh
My
God.
girl wants to party all the time.
No,
and I was dancing.
We'll talk about it tonight, but you have to realize that Kiki and this lovely lady, Charlene, are in this coffee shop. And it's kind of like, well, it's not a coffee shop, but it's kind of like it looked like people in there needed a lot of coffee. But they started,
No.
they started dancing.
Just
We'll
us
leave it
two
at
were
that. We'll
dancing.
leave it at that right now.
Just us two. Nobody else was dancing.
my
All the young kids, they were just like,
Like,
oh boy.
They're like, oh, look at
Oh
them.
boy, look at the old people trying to
the
be
old
cool.
people.
And I was not trying to be cool. I was just having fun.
Yeah, but we're walking outside the show last night, and she says, "We're gonna go to this place here." And we've been there before, but we haven't been there for a while. That's where all the
Oh my
old
God.
people go. I'm like, what the frick am I? I'm just walking down.
And
the
then
street.
wait a minute. So now I had just met this really cool couple, right?
Yeah.
What's the question they said? So Charlene goes,
Leave it for tonight.
I can't. I
No,
have
leave it
to
for
now.
No, tell everybody
I
that
have
tune
to.
in tonight. To hear
All
what
right,
happens.
tune
Listen
in
to the story.
tonight. Tune
Don't
in
tell the
tonight
story
because
now.
it was hysterical.
It
It
was
was
good time.
honestly,
I know. We'll leave
it
it
was
for tonight.
great. It was great.
Tune in tonight on Kiki Classic Rock.
So,
YouTube
yeah.
for the story about Charlene and the crazy people at Main Street Cafe and Main Street in East Greenwich.
Yeah, I'm telling
You
you.
know.
Mark, you have no idea about Al. Like he's sleeping, right? He's sleep talking
What?
right now. I had to
This is a
wake. I'm like,
dream.
can you get up because like I need to go. He goes, you're not doing your
Oh,
show this
yeah.
morning, are you? And I'm like, yes, I am. I'm surprised I'm here, to be honest.
So tonight you're doing a giveaway. What's the giveaway again?
John Waite signed CD this evening. Now this is not it because I didn't bring the CD
Right. You
to the studio,
Right. Yeah.
but here he is. Here's.
So it's a John
Here's
Waite
John.
CD giveaway tonight, signed by John Waite.
But this
Right
isn't
there,
it. This is
Kiki.
mine. This is what
What?
this
Huh?
is mine.
Okay, stop it.
It's
Hey,
mine.
Kiki, people, stop it.
I know.
Say-
Why am I?
say goodbye,
I'm
go-
blurry
whatever.
right now. Yeah, I
I
gotta
need
go.
a cup of coffee. Oh, my God.
Yeah, because all of a sudden I'm like, do I look blurry?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. All right. So I got to go because I think it's the rain. All right, guys. Love you so much. I will see you tonight for
rain.
Fun
Your voice
Friday,
is the rain.
7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. Why? Oh my gosh. I'm so blurry right now.
Yeah.
This is weird. All right. Mary, good morning. Teresa, good morning. Mark, thank you so much. Have an awesome day, guys.
Also, Sharon and Virginia too.
Sharon, good morning. And you guys have an awesome, awesome day. And I will hopefully see all of you tonight. TGIF. Bye bye.